asking. I'm in so much trouble trying to bear with me. This is the first ever time I've done commentary, and I'm having a lot of issues. Oh dear me. Right, okay, this is a new series. Well, new series, type of series for me. This is with commentary. Bear with me. I'm just going to check my settings. Just bear with. Hello? Right. I've just checked my audio settings and we should be good to go. Right, welcome to the channel. This is Control Redux Redo. I've played this game several times before. I just thought I'd try something new with a game I'm familiar with. This will be the first time I've done commentary, so things are going to go wrong, so please bear with me. Right, okay. What is Control? Right, it is a third-person shooter. It's set in one place with several areas you can get into. Think of the gameplay, third-person shooter with a mixture of X-Files and SCP, with a bit of sort of paranormal thrown in and psychic abilities, I would say. Paranormal abilities. Combat is great fun. There's a ton of lore in this game. Absolutely stacks. So I'm going to try and keep it spoiler free as possible, as I've played this game quite a few times. I'm trying to fit everything in lore wise context, within context of certain aspects of the game. So without further ado, let's try this again then, shall we? Right, new game. We should be good to go now. Come up with a bit of a introduction and monologue from our main protagonist, Jessie Faden. She's basically looking for her brother.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie.
Shawshank Redemption?
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
Ooh.
But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
Right. Hopefully I got all the settings completely right. Should have no issues whatsoever. God, I hope it actually goes well and it's up on YouTube properly with all the volumes right and oh God. Right. Enough of me moan about my bloody settings. Let's have a look. Right. Just the camera. So we are now in the Federal Bureau of Control. And there is its official government seal. Invenio Investigatio Imperium. No idea what that is, what that means. Translate from Latin. Right, okay. First piece of law. Prohibited items reminder. Okay. Correspondence. Boom. Let's filter that unread. Okay. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices. Anything smart. That covered a lot. Number 2, pencils. That's a bit weird, isn't it? I've never found out why they prohibited number 2 pencils to come into the building. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you're seeing lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Archetypal concepts, e.g. rubber ducks. Strange. But this is a strange and weird game, as you'll find out as you go along. Right, okay, let's carry on looking around. Oh, apparently I can open doors with my mind. Huh. Right, let's have a look. Internal lockdown in effect, building lockdown in effect. So that's it. We can't leave the building now. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. So there's building shifts. What, rooms move around? Huh. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Huh. Okay. Let's go up then. Okay. Bureau expenditures. Oh, it's just standard office type memo. Major. Staffing, surveillance, data center initiative construction. Minor. Office equipment, janitorial costs, mold removal. HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Okay.
this seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Ooh, spooky TV. Okay, so we got... Oh, we go. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Right. Okay. Our bureau at work. Janitor? Maintenance man? Okay. And the final picture is Dr. Zachariah Trench. No, Doctor. Sorry, Director Zachariah Trench. So he's the big cheese around here. So we saw a glimpse of him in the monologue from Jesse. Here's the bogs. Nothing special about here. Okay, let's carry on.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Okay. Old timey-wimey stuff. Phone. Old type of tape recorder. Okay. Security order. Ooh, well, a lot of stuff is redacted, but you can't expect anything less from a government agency, can you? Blank a shark in his blank, although secure blank. Permission to blank following basic protocol. Shoot to kill. Good luck. Thank you. So to a shark? We're in bloody New York. Right, let's carry on. Okay. Someone's singing over there. Let's have a look at stuff over here first before we approach that person. R4 reports reminder to the executive sector staff from admin. Okay. Hello, as you all should know by now, R4 reports are due at the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing R4, you need to get written permission from your department. Chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head. Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Okay. Right, shall we talk to this young fellow here, shall we? Just double check there's nothing in this room. No. Right, let's talk to him. Oh, it's the janitor.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant.
No, we haven't looked
You
for that.
need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks.
Okay.
Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
Hello, Artie.
You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helmet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
What?
Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Huh. That's in a monologue. Yet he answered it. He replied, what the hell? This janitor's weird. There's something more to him than meets the eye. Alright, let's have a look. Hold on. This pull me back. It's blocked off. I came through this area. Huh. I've played this game so many times, yet I've never noticed that. That literally span around. I thought, hello, this elevator wasn't here. I had a picture of the janitor there. This must be the building shifts that hinted at. Okay. Here we go.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Oh. Title screen. As you can tell, it's very weird going on here. Very creepy visuals. There's the building shifts. There we are. Control.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Right. This in a monologue that she's doing is she's actually talking to herself, or she's actually talking to something else. Because I'm getting that swirly thing around her when certain things she says or comes across. Okay. Right. Don't expect to get in this door, do we? So we haven't got any clearance whatsoever. Okay. Same thing that we saw earlier. Files. Approved terminology reminder. Let's have a look at that. Okay. Okay, reminder. Drafting any public-facing material while penning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Words and phrases to use in the service of his/her country. Regret, proud/pride will be remembered. Words or phrases to avoid. Alaska. Scissors. Blood, bleed, loss. A apologies and sorrow. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Any text in here? No. Can't go through that door. Nope. Not letting us. Message tubes. Huh. Okay, let's have a look at this. Trench, do not disturb. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Well, a bit of paranoia seeping in there. What do you expect from a government agency? Paranoid, a lot of them. Okay. Ooh. That's a gunshot. Shall we go in? Yeah, we've got to go in.
Shit.
Oh, shit indeed, Jesse.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Good blood spatters. Yeah, he's sitting in a chair there. Gun to his head. Boom. Look, level of detail on this is absolutely astonishing. He dare, boy. Right. Let's pick up the murder weapon. The board. We'll talk about the board of directors. The board in control.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Astral plane. Well, that was the board. When they speak to you, it's pretty ambiguous. You can interpret. That's why they give it like the slashes. So it leaves you to interpret what they actually say without them actually saying it. It's a cool feature of the board. I like it. Makes them really weird. Okay, let's go on. Explore the astral plane. Many forms. Huh. Okay, let's go. Ooh, what's him? Oh, melee. Let's have a go. Let's... Boom! Yeah. Dust. Ooh. There's the gun.
The same gun.
Right, let's grab it. This weapon is alive.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Right. Let's get this. That worked out right. The service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. That's handy. Right, these bright blue dots, they're health pickups, so I'll explain it in a minute. Right, let's melee this bugger. Yeah. Oh, they got guns. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. Fairly simple. Alright. Let's carry on. Ooh. I am now the director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Before we do, I'll have a quick look at something. Collectibles. Okay. Research and records. Let's get some photograph of the previous director, the one who shot himself in the bloody on the noggin. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. Okay. Case files. Okay. Server open. Here we go. Containment service weapon OOP1-KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description. Power utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows power utilitarians, that's right, to redacted. This object must be only bound by individuals seeking the role of, on that regime is going to be director. The object will determine whether, what, if rejected, the applicant is terminated. So if the gun doesn't accept you, you'll be killed, done away with. Seems a bit extreme. This process is dictated by the board, I think that's what it says, what it means, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the elder's house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. Playing a DLCs later on the Foundation, you find that it's not canon. It's found somewhere else inside the oldest house, but we'll come across that when we get to the DLC. The popular hypothesis, blank, many forms throughout history, blank, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra. Those are all legendary weapons. So it's just one legendary weapon, but it takes these forms throughout history and through myths. So that's a really old paranormal object. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Okay. What's in the multimedia? Objects of power. Ah, right. Okay, yeah. On that snippet of live action you saw there, it's just basically a brief summary, just snippets of this full version of this footage. Let's go. Let's watch it then.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired.
You're dead.
Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Now, a little fun fact there is that the actor who plays Dr. Darling there is also the voice behind Alan Wake, another Remedy title. That's pretty cool. Right, okay, let us continue. Oh, oh, that don't look good. Uh-oh.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
Ooh.
You can't let this happen. You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Here we go. Yeah, I got that message previously. Ooh, they disappear. Well, it seems like that we're about to be taken over or possessed by something. And we managed to stop it happening, or the thing that we're in contact with inside our heads. They would do that.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance.
Hello. That's a dead person.
Reach the hotline.
That's Mr. Trench.
The hotline, says the dead man.
Can we
Okay.
access that? Okay. Hiss guard. Oh, now we know our enemy. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss, which is obviously the bad guys, was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use a standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance. You come across resonance quite a lot in this game, or references to it. Capable of stopping bullets. In this shielding, a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks that are best suited to it? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later. though it's obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. So, basically whatever you knew prior to corruption is used by this, inverted commas, hiss. Is hiss an individual entity or a collection of entities into one Gestalt mind? I don't know. We'll find out as we go along, I suppose. Right, let's carry on.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's melee you. You're dead. Bit of lag there. I love that you can gun and run. And this aim assist, you'll need it on console. If you're not a very good aimer, you're gonna need it. Okay, right, so let us investigate. Oh.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
There you go. Confirmation that the building does shift around. Oh, and look at this. There we are. The new director. That's me. It seems like when we were made director, the building was totally aware of it that instant and changed all the pictures of director to us. So this building is definitely alive, just like this gun I'm holding. Okay, let's go in the toilets. Normally nothing here. Let's have a look, see what our melee does to these things. Oh, lovely! Look at that! Look at the tiles. Turn to dust. Completely splintered these bloody cubicles. Can we do anything to the toilets? Completely destroy a toilet. No water coming out from bus pipes. Okay. Look at the glass. Look. The attention to detail to help destroy everything is brilliant. Oh, very satisfying. Right. Okay. Let's have a look around. See. Okay. Standard office layout, I suppose, for a government building. Yeah, let's see, look, picture of me. A stapler or an altered item. Don't take office equipment outside of the building. Oh, bit of file. Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. Someone just can't keep track of their bloody partner's age. It was very forgetful. Either way. What's this multimedia? Oh yeah, that's that tape we just heard. Right, okay. So safe room? No, safe shelter. Shelter, okay, so obviously things go really bad here quite often. We need a shelter. Ooh, bit of law there. Marshall, AWE Investigations. Okay. 2. H. Marshall. From L. Keenum. Subject, another dud. For Marshall's eyes only. So I assume she's the department head. We checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything just like the house fire before this, and the malfunction clothes dryer before that. My team's getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort out the fake AWEs from the real things. Or we need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Oh. So obviously they get sent out to investigate strange goings on. And some of them are fake or duds, as he said. Okay. What's this? Undefined reading. Huh. Central Executive. That's where we need to go. Ooh. That's not good.
That tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Oh yeah.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Earworm. Visitor evaluations. Okay. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Okay, so if anybody turns up in the lobby, I'm not too sure of, who's not really supposed to be there. Okay, start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and their people, as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? And how do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain this is a secure federal office and they'll need to leave. If their answers seem, suspicious, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see to provide a scoring sheet, then redacted immediately. Imprison and terminate? That doesn't seem to be extreme. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Huh. Okay. Another bit of file here. Urban Legends. The amount of files in this game is absolutely extraordinary, but it really builds the world. Research and records. Urban Legends. Examination of paranatural topics. Urban Legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but all can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Altered world event, so that's AWE. So really big paranatural events that happen in the world. You can't explain? Probably. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognise certain redacted, informed by our own, can't keep saying redacted, I have to say blank, own blank, and popularised by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially blank in popular culture using blank, our bureau-made anthology television program. Huh. Want to see the own human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank appearances that consume human blood through 2 punctures on the neck. Yeah, it's going to be blood, isn't it? These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Oh, that's very interesting. Right, let's carry on. Eventually have to go to that red light. Anything in here? Oh no. Don't want that. Anything here? No. No. Right. Let's go into the nasty red area. That don't look too good.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy.
Let's cleanse. So I assume.
Cleanse the control point.
Yep, this is control point.
Help me fix it.
Right, here we go. This is a cool aspect of the game. And there we go. Back to normal.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Interact with cleanse control points to fully restore health.
Are you still sane?
Can fast travel and get outfits.
Please, talk
yeah.
to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
Yeah, I'm not wearing that. Right, okay.
Is it safe to come out?
Not yet, not until I finish looking around. Right, let's look around in the rooms that I couldn't get access to before. I can't get access to that. No. Right, okay. So, is there anything in here I missed? No. I've been in there. Let's go to these rooms. Okay, right, so. Nothing in there. Oh. Open this. Material. Actually, have I picked up any mods yet? I don't know. No text here. Not that I can see. On the floor there. Okay. Let's carry on. Okay. File there. Let's pick that up. Technological restrictions. This is where you find out about why the building doesn't accept modern technology, basically. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau. but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. The only thing I can think of is Wi-Fi signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective consciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural psyche for the oldest house to accept them. I'm just guessing on some of these redacted words that sort of fit. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. So they're obviously too new and not too long ingrained in the people's psyche that they can take on certain attributes or be altered by paranormal events. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace yet for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets when entering the oldest house. Huh. Okay. What was that? Right, that's back through the director's office there. Okay. I can't get in there. Okay. No. Okay, carry on. Shifted bathroom complaint. Ah, okay. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my arse off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. So, these building shifts can be quite inconvenient. Yeah, I wouldn't want my shit to be moved from one floor to another, especially if I was desperate for the toilet. No. Okay. Carry on. What's this? Anything in here? No, nothing I can see. No files. No, okay, cool. Let's carry on. Okay. Oh, yeah, want that one. More material. I think I've gone everywhere that I can. Ooh. What's this? A jukebox? Altered item? I'll come back to that later on. You can't access that. Nothing else in here? Well, that comes into play later on, that I can tell you. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. No such thing as overtime in this bloody building. Okay. Anything else? That's probably the main elevator. Okay. Right. Let's go to the safe room. Let's continue the story.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Hello, Emily.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you should have
You're
lied.
the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jessie. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me. Saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. Push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jessie, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Control points. Oh, good. Let's have a look at this. Control points. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around a control point in the blank arrangement, sort of like dishes or something, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctions or blank or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. A common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. So basically, just stable points that enables the rest of the Bureau to function as a government department. Otherwise, it'd be totally impossible. You'd be shifting. You'd be in a room somewhere that'd be shift all of a sudden about say up 30 floors up in the building or something like that. You have to work. You might even be shifted to somewhere where there's no entrance to getting out of the room. You could be stuck there. You don't know when the building shift is going to happen again. So hence these control points. Okay. Right. Let's do an exorcism. Demon be gone. Damn it. Didn't work.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Right. Ooh. Research records. Hiss agent. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. No shit, Sherlock. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form? Research is ongoing. Huh. Okay. Right, let's want to look at loadout. Okay, have I got any mods? Yes, I have. Grip. Rate of fire boost. That comes handy. Astral reload efficiency. I think we'll go with rate of fire boost. Put it on. We have personal mod. What we got here? Astral health boost. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else, so quit that bugger. Right, let's go talk to Emily.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Yeah, coming. Hello, nurse.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
Time for a
I'm gonna
chit
tell her
chat.
why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Ooh. There it is. The hotline. We gotta find it.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know.
Oh yeah.
No stupid questions.
We're gonna ask you questions, definitely. Definitely. What have I got here? More material. I assume they're crafting material, right? Let's ask some questions, and then we'll end the episode.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Great big lore dump coming up. Are you ready?
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
Hell no.
With you on that, Emily.
Okay, the oldest house. Let's get a bit of info about the place we're going to be doing this.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Interesting. So the building is, you don't notice the building unless you're actually looking for it. That's the way that's the way the FBC stays secret. Interesting. Right. About a previous person who's in charge of this place. Let's have a look.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't giving a weapon up for no one. Right, objects of power. Keep track of this. This is important. This is very important.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
And there's a difference between objects of power and altered items. Objects of power have a connection to the astral plane and can therefore be controlled by people who have paranatural abilities. And altered items, they've got no connection to the astral plane, but they do house paranatural forces, but they're more volatile, unpredictable, can really do some serious damage. So they're a bit more dangerous than objects of power. Right, okay. Hadron resonance amplifiers. That strange box that Emily's wearing there, and all the rest of the agents around in the executive.
So HRA stop you from becoming his?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Yes, it's strange, isn't it? But we'll find out as we go along. That'll do.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Yeah, we will indeed. Right, okay. Let's go ahead and save and end the episode. Here we go. Right. Next place we go to the communications department through that door there. We'll be looking for the hotline. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you want to leave any comments, like, subscribe, anything like that, it'd be much appreciated. And thank you very much for watching.